My name is Gabriel.
Hey. So these are some of the questions I wanted to ask you. So which college have you committed to?
So I've committed to the University of Miami, which is a private research institution just right outside of Miami in a suburb called Coral Gables.
Cool. And so what will you be majoring in? And it's okay if it's undeclared.
So I will be majoring in neuroscience and I will also be studying chemistry.
Cool. So what qualities attracted you to that college, and how did you pick at the end?
So essentially I picked this college. So first of all, the environment, it's super down to earth. Everybody's extremely chill and friendly. But what really attracted me to it was the pre-med program. And so University of Miami, there are 6 or 7 hospitals around the school. And they have their whole over medical campus, and essentially I get to start neuroscience my freshman year, and I can already go to the medical campus and do research for neuroscience starting my freshman year. So it's just the opportunities that it gives me for pre-med are absolutely fantastic. It's very, very, I met with the pre-med advisor, and essentially the attention that they give me, I don't think I would have gone at any other school. And so I really believe that I'm going to be able to create the best curriculum I can for medical school. All the professors work together, the ones that are in STEM, to make sure that you will pass your MCAT. And it's also just they give you that flexibility where you can really study whatever you want. So I'm really interested, obviously I'm studying neuroscience and chemistry, but if I want to study German, they're go ahead. There's no general education, so yeah, these things called, don't necessarily remember the name of it, cognates, I believe, and it's kind of you look at a problem, a world problem, from 3 different perspectives, which is something that I was really interested in, so that's why I committed.
Thank you. And how did you rule out other colleges?
Well, there's many different things, but it's kind of your gut feeling when you go and you just say you know what, this is where I belong. I see myself there for 4 years. Miami is a wonderful city, and it's also 80 degrees year round, which definitely helps, and has some of the nicest beaches in the United States. But it was really just having that gut feeling, being you know what, I love everybody that's here. I really believe that I could get along. The campus was absolutely beautiful, and it was just the opportunities.
Yeah, that really makes sense. So what do you think you'll remember the most about high school?
I think what I'll remember the most about high school is definitely the people. Even if you have your ups and downs, and a lot of us are gonna go separate ways after this year, I'm definitely gonna remember the people.
And what extracurriculars did you do in high school?
So the biggest extracurricular I did in high school was actually volunteering at John Muir Hospital. So even if it's not technical, we're not going to be working with doctors, it's really just learning to be in that hospital environment and getting to be able to talk to patients and being able to talk to patients' family, and just learning that empathy. And I actually got the position as supervisor there as well. So I've done over 300 hours of volunteering at John Muir Health. I do Project Smarts, which is a club here at Doherty where we do arts and crafts with kids in Oakland. I've been playing piano for 13 years. I'm in NHS. I'm very, very active in my church, doing we call it SALT, which is the Student Action Leadership Team, and we're really just spiritual leaders, I guess, for the younger kids as well. And those are really the main ones.
Okay. So if you were to redo high school, what would you do differently?
All right, this is a tough question, but I really think that if I could redo high school, I definitely realize that do what you want to do and don't care about everybody else, because essentially what they think about you doesn't matter. It's what you think about yourself that really matters, and it's also just getting involved earlier. I definitely could have done that.
Yeah, that makes sense. So do you have any advice for underclassmen?
Be yourself. Don't let anybody dictate who you are, and also don't get too caught up in competition. Kind of create your own competition, if that makes sense, because you're not trying to get a perfect SAT score so you can brag to your friends. You're getting a perfect SAT score so you can really be happy and satisfied with yourself. You can make your parents proud.
And do you have advice for the application process, stress that comes with it?
All right, so the application process was definitely very, very stressful. They always say that junior year is the most stressful year, but being completely honest, it's senior year. It's just going through, make sure you spend a lot of time on your essays. Make sure you really pour in yourself, be genuine, and don't try to create this image of oh, I'm super sophisticated or I'm this. Just be yourself in it, and know that sometimes things don't work out. I definitely didn't get accepted to a lot of universities that I was thinking I was going to, and I'm going to a university that I would have never considered. But I realize that that's the best university for me and gives me all the opportunities that I want anyways. So even if it's not what you expected, just know that everything happens for a reason and things work out.
And what are you most excited for college? Like, is there like a class or like a professor that you're looking forward to meeting?
I'm most excited about really studying what I want to study, meaning that I can go and study psychology, I can go and study biology and chemistry really, and have that focus in those STEM classes, which I'm really interested in, but also like applying that to the real world and going to do research that's going to be changing people's lives. So.
And
also,
sorry, going a little bit back to
yeah.
high school, what were like the science courses that you took in high school?
So I actually did a different route from what most Doherty kids do, and I did do a lot of classes at DVC, so I did biology and chemistry there. I'm doing anatomy and physiology this year. I did honors chemistry. So yeah, if you want to do a lot of classes, I know Doherty only lets you do one science class per year, but I'd say that DVC is a great option, especially because a lot of schools do take dual credit, and you don't have to take the AP exam for that.
Oh, okay. Thank you for interviewing today. All right.
For sure.
Bye.